Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results in first game, the Orlando Magic beat the Memphis Grizzlies with the score of 118-111. And here are the box score for Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero leading the game with a double-double performance of 26 points and 13 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Anthony Black with 21 points and 7 assists. And here are the box score for Memphis Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. leading the game with 30 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Cedric Coward with 17 points. For the second game, the Detroit Pistons beat the Phoenix Suns with the score of 108-105. And here are the box score for Detroit Pistons. Duncan Robinson leading the game with 19 points, followed by the second leading scorers, which are Jaren Duren and Tobias Harris with 16 points each. And here are the box score for Phoenix Suns. Grayson Allen leading the game with 33 points and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Colin Gillespie with 18 points and 6 assists. For the third game, the Boston Celtics beat the Miami Heat with the score of 119-114. And here are the box score for Boston Celtics. Anthony Simons leading the game with 39 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jaylen Brown with 27 points and 7 boards. And here are the box score for Miami Heat. Norman Powell leading the game with 26 points, followed by the second leading scorers, which are Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero with 22 points each. For the fourth game, the Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Houston Rockets with the score of 111-91. And here are the box score for Oklahoma City Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the game with 20 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Chet Holmgren with 18 points and 9 boards. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with 19 points and 7 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jabari Smith Jr. with a double-double performance of 17 points and 10 boards. For the fifth game, the San Antonio Spurs beat the Milwaukee Bucks with the score of 119-101. And here are the box score for San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama leading the game with a double-double performance of 22 points and 10 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Stephon Castle with a double-double performance as well with 19 points and 10 assists. And here are the box score for Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the game with 21 points and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Kyle Kuzma with 18 points. For the sixth game, the Dallas Mavericks beat the Utah Jazz with the score of 144-122. And here are the box score for Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson leading the game with 26 points and 6 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Najee Marshall with 22 points and 6 boards. And here are the box score for Utah Jazz. Bryce Sensabaugh leading the game with 27 points and 5 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Keontae George with 17 points. For the seventh game, the Portland Trail Blazers beat the Atlanta Hawks with the score of 117-101. And here are the box score for Portland Trail Blazers. Shaedon Sharpe leading the game with 24 points, 5 assists and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jeremy Grant with 16 points. And here are the box score for Atlanta Hawks. Onyeka Okongwu leading the game with 26 points and 9 boards, followed by the second leading scorer, which is CJ McCollum with 20 points. For the eighth game, the Golden State Warriors beat the New York Knicks with the score of 126-113. And here are the box score for Golden State Warriors. Jimmy Butler leading the game with 32 points and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Stephen Curry with 27 points and 7 assists. And here are the box score for New York Knicks. OG Anunoby and Miles McBride leading the game with 25 points each, followed by the second leading scorer, which is Mikal Bridges with 21 points. For the last and ninth game, the Charlotte Hornets beat the Los Angeles Lakers with the score of 135-117. And here are the box score for Charlotte Hornets. LaMelo Ball leading the game with 30 points, 11 assists and 6 boards. followed by the second leading scorer, which is Brandon Miller with 26 points and 5 assists. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic leading the game with 39 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is LeBron James with 29 points, 6 assists and 9 boards. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 29 wins and 10 losses. The second spot is the Boston Celtics with 25 wins and 15 losses. The third spot is the New York Knicks with 25 wins and 16 losses. The fourth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 25 wins and 17 losses. The fifth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 22 wins and 17 losses. The sixth spot is the Orlando Magic with 23 wins and 18 losses. The seventh spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 23 wins and 19 losses. The eighth spot is the Miami Heat with 21 wins and 20 losses. The ninth spot is the Chicago Bulls with 19 wins and 21 losses. The 10th spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 20 wins and 23 losses. The 11th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 17 wins and 24 losses. The 12th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 15 wins and 26 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 11 wins and 27 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 10 wins and 29 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 9 wins and 32 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 35 wins and 7 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 28 wins and 13 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 28 wins and 13 losses. The fourth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 27 wins and 14 losses. The fifth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 24 wins and 15 losses. The sixth spot is the Houston Rockets with 23 wins and 15 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 24 wins and 17 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 23 wins and 19 losses. The ninth spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 20 wins and 22 losses. The 10th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 17 wins and 23 losses. The 11th spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 17 wins and 23 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 16 wins and 26 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 14 wins and 27 losses. The 14th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 11 wins and 30 losses. And for the 15th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 10 wins and 33 losses. For the last portion, here are the 6 games scheduled for tomorrow, January 17th at Saturday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 8 a.m., it's 76ers against the Cavaliers. For the second game at 8 a.m., it's Pacers against the Pelicans. For the third game at 8:30 a.m., it's Raptors against the Clippers. For the fourth game at 8:30 a.m., it's Nets against the Bulls. For the fifth game at 10:30 a.m., it's Rockets against the Timberwolves. For the last and sixth game at 11 a.m., it's Kings against the Wizards. Thanks for watching.